10 of the craziest mineral springs in the world. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Super Top 10s. Mineral-rich waters have either gathered naturally into pools or have been channeled into man-made spas, both options providing therapeutic and medicinal benefits, and some good old-fashioned relaxation. While you may not be able to take a dip in some of these springs, they're still photogenic enough for you to get hundreds of likes on Instagram. Presenting 10 of the best hot springs around the world. Pamukkale, Denizli, Turkey. Pamukkale is a UNESCO World Heritage Site along with the nearby ancient spa town of Hierapolis, where various forms of hydrotherapy were once used in tandem with religious rituals. Take a dip in the nearby Cleopatra Pool, also known as the Pamukkale Antique Pool, that's said to have been a gift from Mark Antony to the pharaoh herself. Khirganga, Himachal Pradesh, India. Starting from the village of Barshani in India's gorgeous Parvati Valley, it takes about 4 hours to hike up these hot springs. However, it's well worth the effort to reach Khirganga, a meadow where Hindu god Shiva is said to have meditated for 3,000 years, especially when you get to immediately bathe in the pools and take in surrounding views of the Himalayas. There are 2 pools at the springs, as well as a nearby Hindu temple dedicated to Shiva. Blue Lagoon, Iceland. A soak in the 100-degree waters is a spa-like experience all on its own, with silica mud mask and mineral salts ensuring your skin will look and feel better than it did when you got there. You'll need to pre-book a day visit, with ticket prices varying depending on the time of day and the package selected. There are also 2 hotels on site where you can kick your feet up for a few days: the minimalist Silica Hotel and the Uber Lux Retreat Hotel.
Surreal experience, and I now understand why the Blue Lagoon is one of Iceland's most popular attractions.
Chenna Hot Springs, Fairbanks, North Star Borough, Alaska. At the Boulder Encircled Lake, guests can soak in 106-degree Fahrenheit waters, and if they're lucky, catch a glimpse of the Aurora Borealis. The resort has plenty of other options for taking a dip, including indoor and outdoor tubs, jacuzzis, and an indoor swimming pool, and doesn't require visitors to spend the night to enjoy the springs. As a bonus, the resort is also home to the Aurora Ice Museum, crafted from over 1,000 tons of ice and snow, where you can sip an apple tea at an ice bar. Grand Prismatic Spring, Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming. At about 370 feet wide and 120 feet deep, Grand Prismatic Spring is the largest hot spring in Yellowstone, and the 3rd largest in the entire world. The center of the pool is piercing blue, surrounded by rings of color ranging from green to orange, an effect produced by bacteria that thrive in the warm, mineral-rich waters. No swimming is allowed here for obvious reasons, but it's still the most photographed thermal feature in the national park. Spend the night at one of our favorite national park hotels, the Old Faithful Inn, just a 20-minute drive south of the spring. Deception Island, Antarctica. The island keeps its heat hidden below the surface, so visitors will often dig into the black sand beaches to feel the geothermal heat after taking a polar plunge in the sea. And while there are no official hot springs, there are thermal springs along the shoreline of Pendulum Cove that can reach temperatures of over 158 degrees Fahrenheit. When that water mixes with the cold ocean water, you have yourself a viable natural hot tub. Lime terraces with lakes, Huanglong National Park, Sichuan Province, China. The tourist pools of crystal clear water stretch about 2.2 miles. Taken together, the formations are even thought to look like a huge dragon snaking its way through the mountains. And an ancient Buddhist temple sits on top of the valley. You can't get into the electric blue waters, but you can view them from up above, at the top of the valley, by walking up a paved path or a short cable car ride.
Which is probably the most beautiful site in China.
Banjar Hot Springs, Bali, Indonesia. With a 26% sulfur content that can help ease itchy, inflamed skin, and a temperature about 100.4 Fahrenheit, the glossy green waters feed into 3 different pools. There's a 6.5-foot deep main swimming pool, a 3-foot deep children's pool, ideal for bathing, and a pool with overhead sprouts in the shape of dragons. Terme di Saturnia, Tuscany, Italy. The Cascade del Molino waterfalls and Terme di Saturnia Saturnia Thermal Spa are a popular attraction in southern Tuscany. The falls flow onto travertine rocks, which have formed small pools over the centuries. The spring water, which sits at about 99 degrees Fahrenheit, is said to help alleviate everything from acne to tonsillitis. If you want to spend more than half a day experiencing the destination, we recommend penciling in a few nights at the eponymous on-site resort, which is also equipped with its own sprawling golf course and spa. Undertok Island, Greenland. The uninhabited island of Undertok is home to the only hot springs in the country that are warm enough to bathe in all year round. The waters range from 93 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, even during the freezing months of winter, and the springs can be reached by boat from the mainland towns of Qaqortoq and Nanortalik. You won't find yourself clamoring for views either, with breathtaking vistas of icebergs and mountain peaks all around the springs. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.